And welcome back. Say hello to our guests, Jennifer Miller of Team A.N.A 417 and Jake Densing of Great Escapes Beer Works. Welcome.
Good to have you both on.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, May is Brain Tumor Awareness Month. You have a delicious way to learn more about it, and we're going to get to that. That has to do with you here in just a minute. First of all, to talk about Team A.N.A, what it is, how it got started.
Okay, so Team A.N.A 417 actually stands for Acoustic Neuroma Awareness, and like Joy had said, it is Brain Tumor Awareness Month, and I actually founded Team A.N.A 417 about 2 years ago. I was directly impacted myself with a brain tumor when I was 21 years old. And so my life was forever changed from that instance. And so I felt the need to bring more awareness to our local community about the severity of benign tumors. And so through the education piece of it and meeting so many amazing people, I actually decided to want to put together a 5K event actually. And through all of that, I thought, why not just start a foundation and start raising more awareness, start raising money, start helping people that need us. And for something that was originally considered so rare, it's not as rare as people think. I've met so many amazing people here locally who's been affected by one of these tumors.
Okay, A.N.A is Acoustic Neuroma Awareness.
Absolutely.
Can you explain what acoustic neuroma is?
Sure. So the scientific term is actually vestibular schwannoma. So there are over 120 brain and central nervous system type tumors. And so the acoustic tumor actually sits on the auditory nerve, and it affects the hearing and balance of someone. And so when that tumor grows, it affects their hearing nerve and then also their balance nerve.
And can go beyond that.
Can go beyond that, yeah. And actually, I am one of experience when they, I did the surgery approach. There's surgery or radiation, which is the options to, either shrink the tumor or try to remove it altogether. And when they removed my tumor, it was actually sharing blood supply with my facial nerve.
Oh, wow.
And so when they removed the tumor, I lost all facial function. And unfortunately, you can't really fully recover from that. And so that was something that was very devastating to my life. And, there's a lot of other people suffering day to day, trying to heal from that. Because not only when you deal with facial paralysis, not only do you deal with your mouth, you also deal with your eye. And so I had to have my eye stitched shut, for a while to try to save my cornea. So there's just so many hoops and bounds that people have to go through. And why go through it alone?
Exactly.
I mean,
and I like your
that?
spirit with that. Obviously, you're doing great. It was benign, thank God. So, but now how do you figure into all this? How does the beer work in here? Because I want to know how that
beer and tumors.
I get the fun part. So, Jen, one of their board members approached me. I actually went to school with and played sports with one of the board members' sons, and he had the same type of brain tumor.
Okay.
And so they wanted to have an event and brew a special beer for it. And so they approached me. We have a brand new brewery. And when my wife and I put the plan together for the brewery, philanthropy was always a big part of that, process and kind of an idea for us. And so this just made great sense. So we made a Belgian wit. It's brewed with coriander, chamomile, orange peel, and then we actually added some raspberry to it.
That sounds great. So how long will you have this around?
We're a small brewery, so we have a 5-barrel batch of this. We're hoping that it stays around through May, but it could go quick. So
okay, so part of the proceeds will go to help out Team A.N.A. And tell me real quick how we can get involved in the Run Fun Walk.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, part of my healing was more holistic, and so running was a big part of that for me. And so I decided to put together the 5K Fun Run Walk. We will actually start down at Great Escape. We'll do that, and then we'll come back and we can have beer, and we can have a silent auction and listen to live music, enjoy the beautiful scenery that Jake has provided for us, and bring 417 together. That's what we're about. We're about community, and we're about helping and healing all at the same time.
Well, I love that.
When is that going to be again?
May 18th, and the run starts at 11 a.m. Don't want to start everybody too early.
I love that.
So come on out to Great Escape. Again, the beer will be on sale the whole month of May.
That sounds
Very
great.
good.
Well, Jennifer
Yeah.
Miller, thank you so much. And
Thank
Jake,
Thanks
you
for
as
being here.
well.
No, thanks for having
Eager
us.
to
Good on
check
you.
out your place for sure. Yeah.
All right, up next, the men of the Queen City Beard and Mustache Federation are stopping by. You can't miss it. No, stick around on this one.
You won't miss them.
Yeah.